Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're connecting from. I have this message for mostly Liberians, but I'm sure this might apply to some other Africans. That I know so many Africans, but I've spoken to many Liberians. When you talk to them of the idea of going home to help rebuild their country or the continent, some of the reply you will get, well, God didn't bring me in America and give me an American passport to go back to that dirty place, that poor place. These are Liberians. These are Africans speaking like that. Because their mindset is limited. You only think you think God brought you here to give you an American passport to just stay here? Maybe he brought you here to learn, to educate, to open your dull mind, to open your mind. Learn something and take it back there and teach your people. Number two, when you speak to other Africans, and I'm saying mostly Liberians, about going back home to help to contribute to build a country, the next thing they will say, oh, that dirty place, that filthy place, that poor place. I mean, most of them have just completely written off the idea to go back home. They have completely written it off. Like America is their homeland. They will sit here, they will die, they will live here, they get their children, they get a house, a job, they will die here. They are done. If they do go back home, it's for vacation. And guess how they spend their vacation when they go back home? They will buy all the useless, cheap Walmart and Target fashion, go to the beach, go to the nice place because they have money, the money they have earned from America, and they have enslaved themselves, God knows whatever job they have enslaved themselves doing all kinds of job, good job or dirty job, whatever job. They have saved their money to go back home with all their Walmart and their Target fashion. I ain't got nothing against Walmart and Target because I shop there sometimes too. But the point I'm making here is, they buy the fashions and stuff and the Payless shoes. They go to the beaches, the nightclubs, anywhere where it's happening things. They go there to show off, take picture and show off, and that's it. And they come back. Can you think for a moment? Well, we are the same Africans who say the people in the West or the white man or the colonial people they colonize us. We still don't love ourselves. We still have no respect and dignity. That's the only contribution you have to your country, is to go back home, take pictures on the beaches and everywhere, lay in all the hotels, and because you have the money, and show off on social media that you went on a vacation to Africa or to Liberia, wherever you're from. You go back there and you come back. You don't contribute anything to help society. And when I talk to many of them, they don't have interest. Go back to that dirty place, that poor place. Like you written up, you forgot that's where you're from. You may have an American passport, American birth certificate. You're still an African, you're still a Liberian or a Nigerian. Don't forget that. Not only that, to add to that, the same Africans who have written off their country to go back home are the same one who are still in the same America also. They will curse Donald Trump and hate him and have nothing nice to say about him. So you curse America. And then you curse the country where you came from. What do you want God to do? To continue to bless you? When even especially Christian, your very Bible you read, that some of you carry to church, you don't even open it. God said to pray for the nation where you find yourself in. Number two, he said to pray for your leaders so he can be well with you. And some of you want God to continue to bless you. But you curse Liberia, you curse America, you curse Nigeria, you curse America. You can't stand this nation. You have nothing nice to say about whether America or its leadership. You curse it. And then when they ask you to go back home, you're not going back there. So what do you want? Like, what do you want God to do? You curse the land where God brought you to. You found some liberty and some freedom. You curse it. The land where you came from, you curse it. Are we getting it? Is there something sinking in? Are we going to get it? Are you going to continue to curse America and curse the land you came from in Africa and expect God to continue to what? Bless you and protect you? Are you playing games with God? Who do you think God is? Hello? I'm talking mostly to those because most Africans are Christian. So I'm talking to you. Whether you're Liberian, Nigerian, Kenya, wherever you're from in Africa, if you have that mindset that you don't want to go back, that this America or UK or wherever you are, that's your home, then learn to pray for that nation where you find yourself in. Learn to pray for the leadership, whether you like them or not. Learn to pray and bless the land so what? God can bless you. Don't continue to curse the land and continue to expect God to bless you from that same land you're cursing. I know they don't teach you this basic thing in your shrines or your social club you attend, you call churches. They don't teach you this. Your heart is evil and wicked. You have no love and respect for the land you came from, nor from the land you find yourself in. You curse both. You hate it. You can't stand the American people. You can't stand this. But you're here benefiting from it. And then you're the same person say you're not going back home. And you want God to continue to do what? Bless you and protect you? Stop it. Stop it now. Otherwise, God will grant you the privilege to eat the fruits of your lips. That you curse the land where you find yourself in, all you're going to reap back is what you sow in it with your words. You curse the land where you came from, what you will reap is what you have sown with your lips. So stop it now. Pick one. You love America, you live here, pray for her and bless her. You love Liberia, where you came from, pray for her and bless her. I do that. Now, pointing out the faults and the flaws of a nation is not the same as hating it and cursing it. I can point out the flaws and the faults of Africa or America. Doesn't mean I hate them. If somebody who loves you, they will point out your flaws and your weaknesses. Why? To help you and strengthen you in that area. They don't point out your weaknesses and your flaws because they hate you. And if you find yourself in a relationship with somebody and everything about you is good and dandy, get out of that relationship. It's not balanced, it's not well. The purpose of relationship, whether friendship, siblings, or spouse, is to point out, to help us in our weaknesses. Point them out and help us if you can help us. Hello. Hello. So listen, Africans. Africans all over the diaspora, I'm begging you. Stop cursing the land where you came from and stop cursing the land that you find yourself in. Especially if you are Christian, you are wrong. You can no longer continue to curse where you came from, nor can you continue to curse where you find yourself and expect God to continue to bless you and protect you. It's not going to work anymore. So stop it now. Okay? And leave your comments and your questions, your suggestions below. Don't come to me and say you hate Africans, you hate. That's the problem with Africans. We don't know what truth is. We don't know how to express. When people talk about truth and address issues, they'll come, oh, who are you? Why? Stop this foolishness. Stop it. Get some brains and get a book and read something. Just stop it. Please stop it. Sit down and think. Can you continue to curse a nation and expect it to bless you? Can you continue to curse where you came from and expect to even reap any blessings out of it when God turns it around? Because God will. He will. There will come a time that people will be proud to say they're from Africa. I know right now many Africans, myself was once upon a time, what I'm telling you about, I was once upon a time, those same Africans that had no interest in going back to Africa, to Liberia, I was even embarrassed and ashamed to even say I'm African. Yes, I was one of those. Until I awakened, God opened my eyes. If we don't love ourselves, we don't respect ourselves, we don't celebrate and honor ourselves, we shouldn't expect others to do the same. We shouldn't expect the people in the West to honor and respect us when we don't. How do you think America got great? Overnight just became great? Go study American history. Go study European history. You'll find out once upon a time, both Europe and America was impoverished. People used to poop in the bucket and throw it out the window. Oh yes, America wasn't always this great. I know those of us who just come into America recently, we think it was always great. When I say recently, I mean those who came in the last 50, 60, 70 years. I've been here about 25 years or more. So to me, that's recent because America is older than that, correct? So those who came, the Liberian call it JJC. Johnny just come. I'm giving all your secret to the world. What you guys say about that? But those who just come in, we see everything. We just think, oh, America just got this way overnight. No, America was impoverished. There was not running water and plumbing all the way we see now. People used to poop in the bucket, throw it out the window. Can you imagine that? In this great United States. That's what the problem with you. You don't study world history. But some people in America pay the price to develop this great nation that you are reaping. And then you come these late days to continue to curse it. As if any nation is perfect. And if yours, where you came from, was so perfect, why are you here? Come on now. No nation will be perfect no matter who would lead it. But let's have some dignity and self-respect and show some gratitude and honor that you are grateful that God put you in that hellhole you call Africa, or that dirty, filthy place as you talk to your country, as you refer to your country. Then be grateful that He brought you here. Bless this land, pray for it, and pray for its leader. But you can't continue to bless, curse both, and expect God to continue to bless you. No, He won't. He will grant you the privilege to continue to eat the fruits of your lips, whatever comes out of your lips concerning America or where you came from. Let's stop cursing Africa. Let's stop cursing America. Let's begin to bless and pray for the nation we find ourselves in and the nation that we came from out of. Or the nation we came from where God brought us out. Let's bless it. So you can be blessed. It is scriptural to do so. To do otherwise is ungodly. Hello. Thank you, Africans in the diaspora. Thank you. Going back to Africa to take pictures on the beaches and come put on social media, how is that benefiting the society? How is that adding value to somebody's life? How is that helping with the economy? What is wrong with us? How is that helping at all? How is it helping? It's not. And that's all you have to do. Then you come back here and work maybe to McDonald's or somewhere else and kill yourself. Another year or two, you go back and do the same thing. And the money you even wasting to go back to buy tickets, you can even use that money to invest in businesses there or here to better yourself. Or to want to go to a party and club. Stop this nonsense. Thank you. Welcome to the Warriors in Training.